Alright guys, this week we're going to be looking at some grip strips. The first thing we're looking at is when he grabs my wrist. So I'm going to turn my thumb and then elbow. This, like a little kid could do to a big guy. I'm going to turn my thumb, I'm going to elbow right at the back of his hand. If I hit his hand, cool. If I don't, that's not that important. It's just the motion once I get that thumb kind of pointing toward the opening of the if you cross grips here, that's really awkward for me. If you're flexible enough to do the same kind of technique, do it. But if you're not, you can swim over, like your hand is like a snake that's starting to circle over the wrist. So once you get over the wrist, you start pushing down with your hand, and that puts stress on that grip. Sleeve grips, way harder to strip. We're going to look at one that pretty much the only one that I like to do. So if I wind over his wrist, he's strong with his wrist. He can kind of press his knuckles down, and he can like hold this pretty much forever. So I want to wind in front of his hand. So I'm trying to pull and then wind in front of his hand here, and it strips the grip. It does a really good job of stripping. This is pretty much the only one that I use, and it's timing more than anything. If you let a good gripper like tie up and get their knuckles down on you, like press, yeah, like it would be hard to get the angle that I want without giving him my back. So just kind of speed is more important than how well you're doing it. And then lapel grips. The best one, I think it's not very technical, it's just fast and just kind of pressing up and away. Jay Jack showed a cool variation where you just kind of collapse the thumb toward the hand. So I'm going to push the thumb right toward its own joint there. Very uncomfortable, works really well. So if you're here, go to strip it, boom, you guys got gorilla hands, just push here. It hurts bad enough to get them to let go. That's it for the grip stripping. It's not like super active, but we'll have a good warm up before we do this.